Phantom's anonymous. I know I am. Hey, hey, hey. It's obvious, tune into Phantom's Anonymous. They talk about everything from Batman to Pocahontas. Leave you in astonishment like beat a Mario Odyssey. It's going down, girls and boys, pick up your phone and follow me. Malcolm's always delivering, just like dominoes. The newest breaking news, like who just got the new movie role. So get a snack and relax your toes. It's time to get the knowledge from the pros. Let's go.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Phantom's Anonymous. Excuse my voice. The weather is changing here and it's really got me kind of off. My head hurts and it got this little going on, but I could not be remiss without coming here today to talk about the Detective Pikachu trailer. Now, I had recorded a video earlier, but all of that kind of just fell to the wayside once we found out the news about the great Stan Lee. He will be greatly missed. But I'm here to talk about Pikachu and Pokemon and the fact that Warner Brothers is doing this, and you guys know how I feel about Warner Brothers and how they're just ruining the DC universe with, not making Superman movies, and Henry Cavill's now doing The Witcher, and Ben Affleck doesn't even want to be Batman anymore. That's a whole nother conversation. But they do get some things right, and they got this right to the T. I got a lot of things to say about it, and they're going to come from complaints I have already seen on the internet, but these days you really can't please anybody on the internet. Let's go ahead and get into how I feel about this. I personally feel, for me, we got these big pantheon movies that are coming out 2019, Captain Marvel, Avengers 4, whatever it's going to be titled, and a bunch of other hosts of movies. But to me, this is going to be the movie of 2019. Reason being is because we have finally got to see Pokemon in, of course, not live action because Pokemon aren't real, but the hybrid CGI. We're finally seeing what that really looks like. I know we've seen it with the Jungle Book movies and some other movies that have come out. We're going to see it coming up with both the Lion King and Sonic as well, but we're talking about Pokemon here. We're talking about old school, rich genre fandom Pokemon, the thing that broke the 90s back then. It would have broke the internet back then if the internet was really up and popular, but the thing that really set the tone for anime and for cartoons and for merchandise and paraphernalia, and that Pikachu became a household name. Like this little field mouse, as they call them, mouse Pokemon, became a household name too. No matter if you are into Pokemon or not, you know the name Pikachu. First of all, how Pikachu looks is amazing, but what really got me is seeing the other Pokemon, because we see Pikachu all the time in all types of forms and books and cards and plush animals and games. Pikachu is Pokemon. But to see the other Pokemon, one of my favorite, Greninja, to see Mr. Mime in the trailer, to see Jigglypuff, like this is how great this is to me. The fact that you're going to take one of the most known things about Jigglypuff from the cartoon series. Jigglypuff looks like he was singing in the bar, or she was singing in the bar, and this man fell asleep, and Jigglypuff was upset and got that marker. If they do not let Jigglypuff draw on that man's head, to me the movie would just be a waste. It would just be, just scrap the whole movie. Jigglypuff has to draw on that man's head. To see Greninja, he became one of my favorite Pokemon, watching Pokemon X and Y and Z and A, B, C, D, F, whatever that season. It was so many different alphabets for that season. But to see Greninja, and then to see Dodrio, and to see Bulbasaur and these other, and they're not just doing the original 151. They're doing all of the Pokemon so far for what I've seen in the trailer. We'll probably see more as more footage is put out. It's coming out next summer. But to see freaking Charizard looks so beautiful. Again, I know this is hybrid CGI, and this is of course not real life, because you can't do real life Pokemon because they don't exist. But it's just beautiful. It's beautiful to see this. Now let's get to the complaints. People saying it's too animated. Again, Pokemon don't exist, so it has to be animated. There's no choice but for it to be animated. Like, just shut up about that. Other people are saying, this is not what they wanted to see. You have to understand how this is going to break ground and set the precedence for other hybrid CGI movies, for other characters that we want to see. For an example, you put this movie out And of course, a lot of people wanted to see, you know, a whole Pokemon trainer's journey and Ash and or whoever, Red, Blue, or just another kid that they decide to put in a movie and let him go on a Pokemon journey and all that type of stuff. That would be all fine and dandy. But you have to start somewhere where the general audience is not just us geeks and nerds and Pokemon enthusiasts. You have to get people like my wife to watch a trailer and laugh at this, or my sister, or the next door neighbor, or, you know, the average person who only knows this guy right here, you know, the average person who only knows this guy, to go see this movie. Because once you do that, once you break down that barrier, all bets are off. It's official. Now we can do the movie that we really might have wanted to do. We can do the movie where, you know, Pikachu doesn't talk and he's the regular Pika, you know, and all that, and then you could do the Pokemon trainer going on a journey. You could have started off with that, but then it'll probably flop just like Last Airbender, just like Dragon Ball Z. It's good that they went outside of the norm, created this, and this is what we have. It's beautiful. This is the next step. This sets the precedence for these type of movies going forward. It really does. Next thing you know, we're gonna get a Yu-Gi-Oh. Next thing you know, we already get Sonic coming. Digimon. Give me my Digimon. Give me my Agumon, my Tai. Give me my War Great. Come on. This sets the precedence. This sets the tone. This movie sets the tone for these type of things to come to fruition, and I am so excited about it. I really want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments below, whether you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook. What are your good thoughts about it? What are your bad thoughts about it? This is Pokemon, guys. This is our childhood. This is where it's at. I'm excited about it. I'm very excited. To me, this is going to be one of the biggest movies in 2019. Let me know again in the comments below whether you watch this on YouTube or Facebook, and we'll see you guys in another video.
Check it, it's Phantoms Anonymous in the spot. Gonna let you know what's poppin', let you know what's hot about all the different cons, movies, and TV shows, Funko Pops, games, and more. Whoa, so here we go. From Marvel to DC, Transformers like Bumblebee, we got all your fandom needs. So sit back and relax and enjoy the views. Leave a like and subscribe, check in on Facebook to stay tuned.